Are you serious? You're not getting residual income? What you gonna do about next month? You're only as good as your last sale. You playing games.
3, 2, 1.
New York! TBN! Fred the God Davies, what up?
Fred the Godson, yo, now sign me, I'm with Godson.
Hold up, it's good! I'm fly like a G5. My chrome Mac costs a G5. I Mac like a G5. Out of 8 bitches here, I can G5. What up, blood? Tell that nigga I'm a G5. I got Crips on call for G5. Bench truck, coming in a G5. TBN block work, this how we ride. I bought a watch off these sumo bars. I show the band in my videos, Bruno Mars. You know God. I skip to the whip, reverse the draw falls like Uno cards, the city hard. Oh, well, check him. You can die here like Odell Beckham. Cooking in the kitchen, he's chefing. Razor blade sitting in the key. Ref calling 3 seconds. It's Evan and Fred.
So what's going on, everybody? So listen, Antoine is self-masterpreneur. I'm putting together these videos so that y'all can understand. First of all, let me give you my background, right? My background is in management, marketing, sales, recruitment, development, training people to duplicate the same systems. I also know how to put together systems, leveraging systems to be able to create better ways to build a better market. Also being able to leverage opportunities to gain a greater advantage in business. So I put these videos together for the purpose of basically, I want to be able to go ahead and give back because I got a lot of information stored in my mind that is definitely needs to come out and be shared with a lot of people. But I'm putting out this information for the purpose to be able to connect, build networks, build dynamic relationships, and things of that nature. Some of the topics that I'm going to be going over is how to sell, how to overcome objections, how to assume the sale, how to use the game of fair loss. Basically those type of concepts that most people struggle with in business. Mostly my topic really is, my specialty is really in leveraging opportunities. And that's basically building networks. The more networks you build, the better you have an advantage to create a huge opportunity like a McDonald's or like major franchises that we hear about all the time that has been around for the centuries to come. The Amazons and things of that nature. Basically what this is all about is helping you to understand that concepts make more sense than the traditional way we've been conditioned to believe. So the things that we've been conditioned to believe is what? Go to school, get grades, get a job, try to retire in 40 years, right? That's always been the tradition. But that's our parents' concept of how to live life. And what our parents don't understand, society is not designed like that anymore. First of all, let's be clear about the society that we live in. Our society that we live in is a capitalistic society, right? So when you live in a capitalistic society, that means you must compete, and that requires you to what? Do business with other businesses. Plain and simple, right? That's how you're going to compete. But there is different techniques and tactics and ideas that you must completely understand of how this all comes about. One is you must understand that you must build dynamic relationships. That means building a team. That means building networks and connecting yourself with people that are connected with other people that are connected to the actual things you want to accomplish in life. Now, I'll go as far as saying that what this is really pertaining to is the opportunity to gain interest into building wealth, right? There's no such thing as working hard. You don't work hard, you don't grind, you don't stay up all night. That's not what it's all about. Those are just very what do I say? Those are like good motivation things to say to people, but that's not actually the truth. Let's deal with the facts. The facts is you must build relationships, you must sell, you must recruit, you must market and bring attention to yourself. If you're not doing those four things, forget about it. And you must have a good quality product or service that you're going to go ahead and provide. But with this new understanding of how to build relationships is you must be able to leverage your resources. And that means you must be resourceful in order to get more resources back in return. What that requires is that you have to have something to offer other people that they will be interested in using to go ahead and barter back with you with what they have to offer. Now, I'll give you a good example. Being in management and one of the industries that I was in is I was a general manager of a facility. I won't say what company it is, but general manager of a facility where I had access to a lot of traffic. We had members that were coming to this facility. Anywhere from around, say, 900 to about 1,500 people will come in daily. What that means is that that's a lot of traffic coming in on a daily basis. So, by that being said, is that that's a way to leverage resources. So what does that mean? So a company that'll be interested in the facility that I manage may want to solicit the members or be able to be a part of that traffic that is actually coming in. So what I would do as the general manager of this facility is leverage that relationship by saying, hey, I get about 900 to 1,500 check-ins daily of people coming into this particular facility that you may be able to set up a table and solicit my members in my club. But whatever sales that you make from the members in my club, I want a kickback or some type of residual return in whatever you guys are able to turn into a sale. So that's one of the concepts of being able to leverage. I'm leveraging my position as a general manager using the facility, knowing that I have a certain amount of check-ins on a daily basis that another company will be able to use or utilize for that purpose to be able to gain more business for themselves, with return being able to pay me or accommodate me in some kind of way based on the services or products that they may be providing. This is how you leverage opportunities in a capitalistic society. This is a way to compete. It doesn't always require you to have money or wealth or things like that. If you have intelligence, if you have skills, if you have resources, if you have a large amount of emails, or you have a large amount of resources, or you have a large amount of material, or anything that has some type of value that can help someone else obtain or gain entrance into what they're looking to do to help them come up as well as yourself at the same time. So my YouTube channel is a self-masterpreneur. It's going to be dealing with all the things that I mentioned pertaining to how to organize and structure a leveraging system. It deals with how to sell. Now, if you're in the business of selling, if you're not selling, I'm going to just say right now, you really don't understand what this capitalism thing is all about. You must be selling something. If you're not selling something, you're pretty much not predicting your income, or you don't have any control over your income. So with that being said, I really can't help you the way that you want to be helped in order to gain a competitive advantage in a capitalistic society. Does it make sense? So the thing is that you must know how to sell. You must know how to recruit. All companies, businesses, organizations, the church, the military, federal governments, they recruit. If you are not in the business of recruiting, you have no competitive advantage whatsoever. This is what it takes to survive in capitalism. You must recruit. Most companies and organizations are always on the lookout for quality personnel. If you watch sports, NBA, NFL, they're recruiting. They're drafting top draft picks. They're paying top dollar. Now, you don't have that type of capital, I understand. But you can recruit quality people to do certain things that you need to get done. But with recruiting requires you to train and develop people. That's where your skills of being a good manager comes in, or a good trainer comes in, or a good coach. Mastering the art of training and coaching and developing people, as well as recruiting quality people if you can. But if you're a great trainer, then you have the opportunity to actually win and retain the people you bring into your business opportunity. Now, I am a part of a multi-level marketing company. And it's a credit repair company. And this credit repair company I chose it because it made economical sense. The world as we see it, or in this country, thrives on having perfect credit, or decent credit, or good credit, or whatever you want to describe it as. But it does require you to survive in this capitalistic society is through your credit rating. You're constantly being judged and cross-examined based on your financial statement. Your financial statement says a lot about you. It says that you're responsible, and it says that you can qualify to borrow money for a mortgage, a car, business loan, whatever, right? So I decided to invest in a company like that because, one, it is a recession-proof business. Now, in the capitalistic society, the type of investments you want to make is investments that are recession-proof. That means that this type of company that you invest into will always be needed no matter what the state of the economy is in. We can have a good economy or a bad economy. Credit is needed because in a good economy, people want to be able to borrow because the money is cheap to borrow. When your credit is good, you can borrow at a lower interest rate, right? When the economy is bad, you're looking to get your credit restored. Because usually when we have bad economies or a recession take place, usually it's because the credit market has crashed. And we've seen that back in 2008. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that in order to compete, you must first understand the concept of how to leverage and develop a system behind it to compete in a capitalist society. 2 is you must know how to sell. That is very important. If you don't know how to sell, then you're going to have a major challenge with being able to predict your income. You should be able to predict how much you would like to make in a capitalist society if you want to stand a chance to compete or survive. Now, I'm just saying all these things because it's very important that you understand the type of society that you live in. It's predicated upon these things that are coming out of my mouth. You must know how to leverage and sell. Third, you must know how to recruit. Recruiting is very important. So, recruiting is one of the number one things that companies and organizations do constantly. They're always on the lookout for quality candidates. So should you, if you expect to survive in a capitalistic society. And the way that you do that is through you joining into a multi-level marketing business so that you can open up the doors of the opportunity of recruiting people into your organization, because recruiting is a part of leveraging capital. And like I said, I am a part of a credit restoration company that requires a lot of recruiting and customers to come in, which is a great opportunity because it's a recession-proof business, and credit is needed no matter what state the economy is in. So I say all these things because I'm going to be doing these type of videos on a weekly basis, giving you an opportunity. We're going to go over the importance of how to sell, how to recruit, how to establish and leverage opportunities with your position as well, playing a great key to keeping you in the loop of being successful. Understanding the opportunities out there to create partnerships through network marketing. You're only as good as your network or your net worth. You must build relationships, and building relationships require you to be able to be resourceful. You must have something to offer. Just like I'm offering you today information that makes perfect sense to share with you to help you understand why it's important to get involved in opportunities where you can leverage yourself and others through an economy that we live in this society, which is capitalism. And I'll keep repeating that because it has to dig in mentally with you. You must understand the importance of creating a residual income. A residual income says that you will not have to worry about an income because it would always come in every single month if you decided to take a day off or not. A residual income is a great insurance policy for income to always be available no matter what, based on your efforts in the type of training and developing of others, being able to duplicate yourself into others, of being successful just as well as you. So, these are the opportunities that are in front of us on a daily basis. We must take full advantage of them. And I'm sharing this information with you is because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to begin to educate those out there that need this type of information that will give you everything that you need to successfully grow an organization, especially with everything that we have in front of us from all the social media websites of our Facebooks, Instagrams, LinkedIn's, and YouTubes, and Google, and Snapchats, and everything else in between. We have a very dynamic technological system where we have a device called the cell phone that has every single access to individuals' phone numbers, cameras, videos, everything we need at our disposal to be so successful. The difference between yourself and the one that has found success and having unlimited resources and income is time management. Time management is a major key in being successful. The way you manage your time is the way you'll be able to leverage your opportunities to gaining a new position in life of successfully being able to take control of your time. And when you're able to take control of your time, you're able to take control of your life when no one else is controlling it for you. No one is telling you to wake up. No one is telling you to go to sleep and what you should be doing and not be doing at certain particular times of the day. So, with this video that I'm making at this present day and moment, there will be plenty of this information to come next. I'm going to get into full detail. I ask that you do me a dynamic favor of being able to subscribe to my channel, because I want to be able to share this information freely and willingly with the purpose of being able to help others as well as recruit others into the organization that I am currently with. I need to be able to bring in 25 business partners that wants to learn a beautiful system that is connected to endless opportunities of endless knowledge and wisdom that will give them everything that they need to put themselves in a position to be successful. And I'm prepared to do that, train and duplicate others of the things that I know based on my prior experience. So, my name is Antoine Maurice Gordon. I call myself the self-masterpreneur because self means that in order before you can do for others, you must take care of yourself. Master is to be able to master the art of understanding who you are and what you're supposed to do on this time and day and offering other people success. And the preneur is definitely talking about the opportunity of enterprising oneself with the universe and everything that it has to offer and all these great opportunities in front of us. So please subscribe to my channel. You can send me emails, connect with me on other opportunities. I will be sending out videos on a daily basis and putting ourselves in a position to win. We'll leave you with this note, is that I'm surrounded by winners. I can't lose. Peace and blessings.